All right, and welcome everybody to another installment of the Legacy series, Legacy of Kain, Soul Reaver. Welcome. Yes, we are finally back. Sorry, I got distracted. I missed some stuff, but hey, that's besides the point. But anyways, we are back. We're going to be continuing on.
Beyond the pillars expose an ancient blasphemy. Having devoured Zephon's soul, you may now gain entrance where your path was formerly blocked.
Okay, so beyond the pillars. Anyways, so last time we beat a boss, and then we got lost because this is a game where you can easily get lost. So yeah, we got lost. That was just a reminder of what we need to do. So yeah, we're going to be continuing on that. But of course, as always, thanks everyone. Well, I don't know. If you are all enjoying this type of content, consider subscribing. Of course, leave a like, and of course, leave a comment. Help that YouTube robot make this more discoverable. It'd be awesome if you guys can do that. So, but yeah, let's get going. Let's continue on. So, yeah, it's been so long. This has been a series I've been wanting to play for a while. Okay, sorry, I thought it was like freaking out a little bit. Okay, so we need to go to here, right? Hold on, we're going to I'm going to restart my recording, and then we'll be right back to it. Okay, well, let's see. It was being a little choppy. I don't know why. It was just being that way. So but it should be fine now. Okay, so we are going to this way. I mean, it's not gonna matter much because I am gonna have to go to Spirit Realm to get to where I need to go, but all right, it's going the wrong way anyways. See, I love having the Soul Reaver, but since the Soul Reaver in physical form is only max health, it's really easy to just get hit once and then you're out of it and then you don't have a weapon. I think a lot of the time, including myself, a lot of people just we just don't care. We just you grab other weapons and you hold on to those instead. Okay, and since you can only shift through in spectral realm. Jeez, I don't know why my mind was broken. I could not think of it. Since we can only do that, well, that's where we are. So got a lot. Of course, by the time this comes out, hopefully people are getting the pulls they want in Magic the Gathering, because the Final Fantasy set is coming out. So hopefully you guys are getting what you want. Okay, so I think it's here actually. I think where I need to go is literally right in front of me. Right here. Because now we can actually climb and leave this area. By the way, while you have Soul Reaver, where does this way lead me to? You don't lose health like you normally would. That's where I need to go. That's not a climbable wall. I don't remember if it's left or right. I feel like jumping on there might be bad, but let's see. What's over here? Maybe it's here. Obviously, there's gonna be a way to get up anyway, so doesn't matter. Oh. Either way was fine. What's up, my dude? What's up, my dude? Alright, and listen, I'm not gonna say I'm good at this game because I'm keeping Soul Reaver out for a very long time. Because some enemies it's easier, other enemies not so much. Is it? It's there we go. And then sometimes you just randomly get hit like that. So again, this game is a lot better, lot better coming to like movement and playment than Legacy, Blood Omen 2.
Ancient tomb of the Seraphim.
But
Once
Blood Omen 2
impenetrably
came out
now
after this game.
Ravaged by Nosgoth's upheavals,
Really
its
bad, sad.
mysteries lay exposed. In the time of Vorador, centuries before Kain was made, the Seraphim warrior priests waged a merciless war against the vampire tribes of Nosgoth. Emboldened by righteousness, they committed unspeakable and indiscriminate acts of violence, massacring fledglings and ancients alike. They decimated entire bloodlines in mere decades. Now, their husks lay here, murderers enshrined.
Hey, we just dealt with the Seraphims in Blood Omen 2. Except for that Seraphim group is the renewed. I don't have a weapon to kill you with, dude. I mean, it doesn't matter. I gotta... Oh, wait, no. There's a weapon. Doink. Where be you? There you are. Hey, come here. Nom nom nom. I mean, it doesn't matter, but I would like to... If you have full health when you come into the spirit realm, you don't have to worry about getting that extra little bit of health.
Take heed, Raziel. A forgotten history lies within. Know thyself, though it may destroy you.
No. 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 Okay. Oh, hi. friend. Okay, I'll have to remember that. Was he going? Oh, because he was about to be able to use special moves. That's right. He was about to be able to use magic.
As I pulled the stone free, a sigh of sepulchral air escaped the inner chamber. I was not prepared for what lay beyond this threshold.
Our tombs. This is where we were all killed and buried. Or became vampires. Rahab.
These crypts, defiled caskets of Seraphim saints, bearing my brothers' names, and my own. The irony of Kain's blasphemous act rushed in on me with the crushing force of revelation. Were my hands not as bloody as these? Worse, I had spilled the blood of my brothers, these very comrades whose tombs lay ravaged before me.
Yes, Raziel, you were a Seraphim, born of the same force that all but destroyed your race. Before the dawn of the Empire, you were chosen. Kain, Nosgoth's solitary self-declared monarch, plundered this tomb and raised you from these crypts. Breathing his vampiric gift into your defiled corpses, he resurrected you as his favored sons.
Yep. So there's that. There's nothing else in here, right? I love how Malik is like the one that like berserked immediately. He doesn't have his casket anymore, and it's like completely destroyed. Wait, was there another path for me to go? There must be. And how this shifted? Alright, so where do we go now? See, I'm trying to think of where we go then. There's not another path around here, is there? There is. It's right up here. There is, and it's right up here, and this leads us here. This leads us to our tombs. Okay. So now that we're at the tombs, we gotta figure out where we're going from here. Because there's nothing else in here, right? There's nothing in here via being in the spirit realm. There might be. We'll have to see. Just remember there might be vampire in here. Nope. All right. I'm gonna come in here and go into spirit realm. Oh, whoa! Hi. Aha! See? There we go.
Heretic, you shall not pass.
Such loyalty to one who has you guarding this outpost like a chained dog. Do you prosper on the scraps he casts you?
Your insults will do nothing to blunt the agonies of your demise.
Kain killed me once. Behold the result. I have no more to fear from you.
Yeah, the fun part about this game is it's a lot easier in an aspect. Because as long as you don't die here, you're good. Oh, yeah, this is our first magic spell.
Manipulate space. As your symbiotic weapon, the Soul Reaver is also thus enhanced. You may focus and project an orb of kinetic energy to strike objects that are otherwise beyond your reach.
There we go. Alright, so we now have the ability to shoot projectiles. Rude, sir. Okay, so we haven't gotten an actual spell ability, but we've gotten one. All right, cool. So we are now here, which means now we can leave. We're back at the Seraphim entrance, which this now allows us to go and find or get around more places. The question is, now where do we go? That's always going to be the #1 question. Where do I go? It's just how this game works. Okay. Ooh. So I need to open that, but how do we open that? You know? So I can't come up here. There's nothing else, really. Let's verify. Let's make sure that there's nothing else, you know?
North of the Seraphim tomb, a desecrated abbey languishes, half drowned.
North of the tomb. Okay. So we gotta go back to the Seraphim tomb and then find it from there. Got it. So it's north of the tomb. And the big thing is we need to go to the tomb and go north of it. Got it. The question is, how do we go north of it? That's the real question. We're going to go to the tomb and then try and figure out where we go from there. There must be like a climbing spot that I'm missing, you know? We both missed. Is there... So that's north. Let's shift realms. Yes, there is. It looked like... Yeah, it's right there. Well, they said north, so I gotta figure out how we go north, you know? No, this isn't the way. Okay, so how do we go north then? I'm trying to figure out how we go north of the tomb. That's the real question. How do we go north? Like, the hard part is just trying to figure out where we're going. And I don't believe there's anything to climb there. I swear that took health, but... No, that falls. That'll bring me to water, which will take me out of physical form. I have to go north of here. And we don't have like an. This is only the teleport, right? It is. Okay. All right. Well, I'm going to figure this out. We'll bring this up on the next one. So I think that's a good place to call it. So save. All right, and thanks everyone for checking out this installment of the Legacy series, Legacy of Kain, Soul Reaver. I will catch you all in the next one. As always, thanks everyone for swinging by. Everything's at the beginning of the video. Of course, until next time, everyone.